Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Titans Return Deluxe Class Hot Rod with Fire Drive. Oh my god, Hot Rod here looks pretty awesome. His vehicle mode is awesome, and all those robot modes his both modes are successful, but there's a lot of problems with the robot mode, but I'll talk about that when we get there. But anyways, the alternate mode for Hot Rod, obviously, as you can see, very much like the G1 movie and stuff, is of course a sports car, which is pretty awesome. The primary colors for Hot Rod is of course very G1-esque, bright dark red, orange for the headlights, has the flame decals on the front, Autobot symbol, bright yellow for the spoiler, some gray, some black, translucent blue for the cockpit, which is nice, and that's really it. And some silver and some spots. As you saw, it does come with two accessories other than Fire Drive. It comes with these two guns that will combine, as you saw. You can hold them as separate pistols or whatever. Fire Drive. You can put him in the cockpit. You can just nestle him deep in the heart of the island of Sodor, and he will go to bed pretty easily on this guy. So yeah, just put him in there, and then yeah, there's a lot of ways you can. There's a lot of ways you can store this dude, but I mean, what can you do with this guy? It's just incredible. I mean, it's just he's an all in all perfect figure with this guy. All right, so let's get Fire Drive out of there, and Fire Drive obviously same as before with all the Titan Masters, same articulation, the end. Other accessories he comes with, nothing at all, but love the vehicle mode, just incredible. Now he's in the same wave as Trigger Happy, Breakaway, and Twin Inferno. I do have those guys. I do have those figures, but they'll be coming soon. It's going to take a while. Just I've been very busy with other things, so be patient with the other wave mates with the same wave as Hot Rod. So anyway, all in all, the vehicle mode successful. Love it. It's just amazing. The transformation to robot mode is pretty interesting and it's pretty satisfying. First thing I want to do is want to take the spoiler here, pop it up, and then just want to rotate it around and just flip it around and just flip it back like this. That's to be the backpack. And then what you want to do is take the front of the car here, split it apart, and then just take the legs and just mash them up and Hot Rod to the scrapyard. Okay, no, not actually, no. Basically, flip the legs around like this, flip the feet around, take the back wheels or wheel wells, flip them around like this. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to take the waist section and rotate it around to so the feet can be facing forward, or rotate the bias in this case. Come under here, flip around the fists, and then what you want to do is take the front of the car, flip it around, and just flip around the chest like so, and then excuse me. The last little bit of the transformation obviously is the head. Just flip it around like this. There's his head, and then you can just pop him in like this. Very too easy. He easily comes off. So yeah, a little debatable, but what can you do? And there you go. There you have Hot Rod in his robot mode. All in all, he looks pretty awesome. I love the proportions of this guy. He just looks incredible. Articulation wise, head rotates full 360 up and down, side to side. Arms go full 360. I mean, easily, because the spoiler, if it were large, it'd be impossible. Out to the side, bend to the elbow, rotate, wrist come in and out, but that's your transformation. He has no wrist articulation, further than that. He has waist articulation due to the transformation. Be careful. So, legs forward and back, out to the side, bend to the knee, rotate, and feet, they can go forward and back. There is no ankle tilt. I'll talk about the lower body in a bit, because let's just say Hot Rod has a lot of lower body injuries, even after he came out of the box. So I'll talk about that in about 5 minutes. So take a look at his head. Oh my god, it is very Hot Rod-esque. The head crest is not painted, but that's easily fixable. I really hope they do a Rodimus Prime version, maybe like a Voyager or Leader class Rodimus Prime, as his Winnebago mode, which would be awesome. Now, quality control on Hot Rod. Look at this. I mean, look at this. His legs are as flimsy as spaghetti. I mean, Mario would be furious if he saw this. Hello, it's me, Mario. Ah, come on. See, like that. Even forwards, it's worse. Look at this. Look at this. He's trying to transform, but he can't just... It's impossible. I mean, and yes, you can try by pure luck. I've done this many times. By pure luck, you can actually get the posability if by pure miracleization, you can praying to the gods, praying to the Transformer gods. Yep, perfect. You can have him pose like this, and then, yeah, and then he's doing the YMCA on his back. So, all in all, the quality control on the lower body is very questionable and needs to be fixed. I really hope if they do, like, repaint or remold this figure into a different character, whether it be Autobot, Decepticon, Neurocon, or Trypticon, then, yeah, they have to fix the legs. Everything else is fine. And the head needs some fixing with the connection. Okay, so guns, you can put them in his hand. There's no real way to store them. But yeah, other than that, he has his arm cannons from G1, or to the exhaust. No, well, looks pretty good. All in all, will I recommend getting Hot Rod? Personally, if you like Hot Rod, get him. You're not gonna like the quality. The mileage may vary. I did like the fact that they added like the Target Master homage with you can put the guns on the front of his engine, because in the G1 his Target Master was a Target Master Transformer which transformed and plugged onto his engine block. I mean like previous Time Masters, Titan's Return figures, you can put any Time Master with the guns combined, all that stuff. All in all, I really think this is a mildly recommended purchase. The vehicle mode's successful, robot mode's questionable. What can you do? Before I forget, there is this bio card. The bio card contains Hot Rod and After Fire. No, Fire Drive, I'm sorry. His firepower is powerfuler than everything else. So yes, very obvious indeed. And if I recall correctly, his Time Master has the ability to disable any Decepticon's powers, which is pretty good. So all in all, mildly recommended purchase if you can find Hot Rod. He's not too bad. I'm going to be curious to see how I feel about Twinferno, Breakaway, and Trigger Happy. Because I've heard great things about Trigger Happy and Twinferno. Breakaway, not so much, because he's technically a Chrome Dome repainted retool. But anyway. So anyways, guys, that's my review of the Transformers Generations Titans Return Deluxe Class Hot Rod with Fire Drive. I'll see you all very soon. I will be back as soon as possible with my next video, and yes, so take care, see you soon, have a good day, and I shall catch you all later. Bye-bye.